Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually one of my favorite times of the year. I love when ratings start to drop. This year, we've got just leak after leak dropping. I don't even know, man. I went to sleep last night just a little bit before midnight, woke up at about 8 a.m. today, a good night's rest, and man, I jump onto Twitter, X we should call it. There are so many leaks going around, so we're going to go over them today. Guys, honestly, it's not going to be a, let's just say, beautiful video today because a lot of what we're talking about is going to be downgrades. Now, we will talk about some upgrades, and if you guys like these videos, drop a thumbs up. Yo, we had so many comments. I was in the comments yesterday responding to everybody. It was really great to hear a lot of your guys' takes. I asked a lot of people in the video yesterday. We went over the top 50 ratings. We're not even going to be talking about those, so if you didn't see those, watch the video yesterday. But let me know. Drop a comment, guys. Drop a comment what you think about some of these ratings today. Without further ado, we're going to get right into it. It's almost FC25. I mean, I swear, the ratings time of the year is better than the actual game every year. I don't know. I just really enjoy this time. And again, what we have to remember collectively as a community, if you're watching this video, boys, all right, these ratings are decided by a bunch of Canadians who make this game, okay? Let's not put the importance on it too much, okay? Because, again, this is not the Ballon d'Or, ceremony voting for the World 11, okay? So these ratings, they're going to be a little up and down. You never really know. I already cooked EA today on Twitter because EA gave a player that I thought was a Team of the Year level player last year minus 13 pace. I'm like, who at EA decided that was a good idea? But anyways, we're going to jump right into it with Saka. This is not going to be a downgrade. This is going to be an upgrade. But what I wanted to talk about a little bit was Saka. And look, I'm not an Arsenal fan. Like, I grew up, my best friend was a Spurs fan, so I grew up watching Bale, Van der Vaart, Modric. Like, I understand the rivalry. Spurs fans hate Arsenal fans. Arsenal fans hate Spurs fans. Most of the league right now doesn't like Arsenal because they think the fans are just weird. I've seen some stuff on Twitter. I wouldn't disagree with that. But what I will tell you is they play amazing football. They are a great team right now. They've been cooking. And Saka has been insane for them. I feel like Saka's underrated. I don't know. That's just me. I think Saka should be at least an 88. So I think that's a little bit low for him. When I was looking through the top 50 yesterday, I didn't even mention that I didn't have, I didn't see Saka or Neymar when I looked at the ratings. Not saying Neymar should be in the top 50, but I just felt like Saka's underrated. I think he's so good. We even look at the crazy goal he scored in the Euro as well. I don't know. I think an 88 would be a little bit more fair, but as is, this car will be very good as an 87. He's getting specifically a 2 shooting upgrade and a 2 passing upgrade. Something interesting just to kind of talk about real quick here. And shout out to Donk and Foot Sheriff because they got these ratings on Twitter. Something really interesting to kind of deep dive with these ratings is like EA seemed to, as a whole, not really be upgrading pace that much this year, which is interesting. Like a lot of players getting upgrades and either having the same pace or losing pace. So I don't know. Maybe FIFA's going to continue to get slower. It's really been getting slower over the years. We'll see what that means. All right. Now to talk about these three. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but man, my goats are all finished, man. Just say it with me. It's all over, man. It's all over. It's starting to it's a sad time, man. It's a sad time to see the players representing the game now. And yeah, there's a lot of talent, but man, we had it so good. The World 11s, that the times between 2010 2020, oh my goodness, man, boy, were we blessed. We were spoiled. It's not a miracle, but it's still such a commendable thing that these guys are all still playing. I mean, Neymar is much younger than Messi and Ronaldo, so I would still like to see Neymar kind of revitalize himself a little bit. I don't know. We'll see if he can stay away from the casino. So Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, this is what their cards look like in FC25. Who's the most usable out of them? Probably still going to be Neymar because he's 5-star, and he's fast. But, man, you're going to have to apply 2 hunters to him with that shooting. Messi should still be pretty good as well. Messi's goal is always used at the start. Ronaldo this year was just really fodder. People didn't use him. I don't know. I don't know. Ronaldo fans will be a little hard done by this because if we look objectively at what happened in the last year, I mean, Ronaldo did have a lot of goals in the Saudi League. But when it came to the international stage, right, Messi, he didn't have his best tournament ever, but I think he outperformed Ronaldo at the international stage. But Messi got a downgrade. Ronaldo is still the same rating. So I'll tell you this, though. Ronaldo, as is, keeping that same rating at this age is impressive because the way EA scales their players, usually when we get to the later parts of their career where they get older, it doesn't even matter if they're playing well. They just get downgraded. So, you know what? Good for Ronaldo. I've already seen the Ronaldo fans on Twitter saying, yo, what was Messi at 37, his rating, and Ronaldo at 37 because he had the United card that was like, I think, a 90 rated. So, man, Casemiro, welcome to the Busquets club, man. EA chopped off one of his legs. Oh, my God. He's going from 63 pace to 38 pace and a minus Yo, a -5. This guy won't even be going into any exchange next year. Not an 89, not an 88, not an 87, not an 86, not an 85. He's going to be an 84, man. He's going to be going to your Team of the Week SBC picks. Oh, my goodness, man. They absolutely destroyed this card. Casemiro, as is, did not have the best year of football. Let's be honest. Yeah. And I think it's clear to me as well that looking at some of these ratings that we're going to go through today, that EA are not the most massive fans of Manchester United. But make of it what you will. -5 for Casemiro. Boy, oh boy. All right, Kobe Mainoo. This is a crazy upgrade, but I feel like it's still a little underrated. I know a +15 is kind of crazy for FC, FIFA standards. Boys, I'm just going to call it FIFA. I can't call it FC. Until 2K drops, I'm going to call this FIFA until they have theirs called FIFA. Yeah, for FIFA standards, but that's what I'm saying. How do you get a +15 and you don't get any pace upgrade? What? So 74 pace on the 62 rated, 74 pace on the 77 rated. I don't really understand, but he did get 15 dribbling, and he got like +15 and a lot of other stats. Got +15 in defending as well, 17 in passing. So crazy upgrade, really deserved. Honestly, a baller. Hopefully he does well at United. United's one of those weird clubs. I don't know, man. Like, just sometimes players just like vanish there. So I want to see this guy do well because we've seen it. He is a baller. He's really good. All right. This one had me raging on Twitter. I was like, EA, what is wrong with you guys? Okay. Grimaldo, in my opinion, was practically robbed of a Team of the Year last year. I mean, he really was like one of the major culprits of how Leverkusen did so well. Okay, so can somebody explain to me, like, I had some people arguing with me on X saying he's not really that fast anyways, and I don't disagree with that, but if EA is going to have him with 87 pace, and over the years when Grimaldo was at Benfica, he had like 89, 90 pace, 91, okay, why are we going to give him a +2 and chop off one of his legs? Okay, Casemiro, I understand, I get it, but -13 pace, and you have a Team of the Year level performance for the year, and you get -13 pace. Can somebody explain to me how that's making any sense? I don't understand. Now, he did get +5 passing. He got +1 dribbling. But yeah, he lost 1 physical. I'm like, Wara upgrade. And not to mention, I think 73 shooting is still a little bit low. Like, for what this guy was capable of, for the goals he scored. He does have a playstyle plus this year, but I don't know, man. Does that make up for the fact that he's -13 in pace? I mean, this card is not even going to be used probably on the first day of the game. So, I don't know. And the previous version last year was used on the first day of the game. All right, Gabriel, sick defender. Again, kind of confused what EA's cooking up here because we go +2, but we lose pace. So, just wanted to put this one in for, any of the Arsenal fans. Gabriel's getting a +2, but he's got -1 in pace. So, I don't know, man. All right, Rashford, he had a lot of goals, a lot of inconsistency. He had a huge upgrade going into FC25. I think he was like an 82, and EA boosted him all the way up to 85. But man, he's had a really rough time. I still don't understand watching Manchester United why Garnacho is not starting over Rashford. I mean, Diallo's doing well. They closed the season well with Garnacho, and I guess they want to give Rashford another chance. But man, he does not look like himself out there at this club specifically. I don't know if it was loss of confidence. He didn't play with the national team for, one of the first tournaments in a while, but Rashford is just so inconsistent, and this downgrade to me, it's interesting because Rashford is still very usable. I mean, this 81 Rashford is going to be really expensive still because his stats really aren't that much worse. I mean, he did get a little bit of a shooting downgrade, but overall, like, this card is still, I mean, EA really got rid of his defending. He got -9 defending, and he got -10 physical. So, I mean, overall, this card gives me Antony Martial vibes to those that played, the older FIFAs. FIFA 17, FIFA 18 looks like Tony Martial's card when he had those really OP cards back in the day. So that card looks like that to me. Bruno got a downgrade too. I'm not sure how I feel about that because, look, I feel like Bruno was such a major reason they got a trophy last season and such a major reason they closed the season the way they did. It's like, I know it feels like a long time ago, but just yesterday, Manchester United was playing with McTominay and Bruno up top at strikers. So I think for everything that they went through last season, I just think that's a little harsh. I mean, the Rashford one, I agree. I mean, you could give Rashford a 78. I'm fine with that. But this one, I don't know, man. He's still an 87 rated. He is still a really solid card, but he did lose 4 defending, which is quite a downgrade. All right, Cole Palmer, one of the coldest players in football. Huge upgrade. He's getting a +19, man. That's a crazy upgrade. He's getting +16 in shooting, which is fully deserved because bro had so many goals last season. He got +21 passing. He got +16 in dribbling. So it is a really nice upgrade. I don't know if I feel like he's going to be like 4-star, 3-star. So I don't know for sure on that. And most importantly, for the Chelsea fans, he has a Chelsea photo, right? Because he had the Manchester City photo previously. Palmer's cold, man. Watched the game yesterday. He went crazy. So he said, you know what? I'm not just a one-season wonder. He went crazy. I got to pick him up on fantasy this week. Crazy, crazy game. All right. Let's talk a little about these Liverpool ratings. Now, Konate's going to be a really nice starter center back. Lucho looks crazy. 90 pace, 80 shooting. Diaz last year was like 30, 40K at the start. I expect him to be the exact same. He was 4-star, 4-star last year. Gakpo should be a pretty cheap option in the middle. Jota's got a 5-star weak foot. So McAllister is an 86. So McAllister's highest rated out of these 5. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy. 86, but 69 pace still. But that seems really high rated. I mean, I don't know. But then again, Danny Parejo has been 86 for 10 years in a row. So is it too high rated? All right. This is where it's getting funny, man. Antony is down to his 77. Now, the previous year, EA butchered his pace. He went from like 92 to 82 pace. He keeps the same amount of pace this time around, but he's dropping down to 82 dribbling, 72 physical, 70 shooting, 72 passing. Is it the end for Antony? It doesn't look like Antony's going to be getting any playing time this season at United at all. I don't know. If he does, he's getting subbed in with 4 minutes left and looking like he thinks he's him, and bro, you are not him. Kobe Mainoo, we already seen that. Hoyland, Rasmus as a 78. Xerxes a 79. Not too usable, that card. I think Garnacho's card is actually all right. 86 pace, 75 shooting, 72 passing, 81 dribbling. Probably going to be like 4-star, 4-star. I think that card is all right. Garnacho last year was a 75, so Garnacho's getting a +4, which is pretty massive. Yeah, that's a nice upgrade. But yeah, I think we're kind of getting to the end here, man. My goats are all finished. Suarez, look at this downgrade for Suarez, boys. Oh, my goodness. Now, Suarez, you know, he up here at the peak of his powers. But now, hey, man, he had some really nice goals over the weekend. I know it's the MLS, but he was cooking. Suarez down to 64 pace, 84 shooting, 78 passing, 77 dribbling. What I will say as well, though, is that, you know, I do believe that Suarez, at some point in FC25, will probably end up with a really nice promo card. So we can sit here and hope for that. That's what I'm hoping for. At least I want to use a Suarez card. I remember back in the day how crazy that League SBC Suarez was. Man, it feels just like yesterday. I mean, this is just FIFA 17. Neymar, Suarez, Messi. Just like yesterday, it feels like. Yet it's so far away. Romero, very nice card, 68 pace. I mean, one of the better center backs in the league, for sure. 68 pace. So is he going to be usable? We're going to need to use a shadow on him to really figure that out. Enzo got a downgrade, and he's 3-star, 4-star. So Enzo was an 83 last time around. He's an 82 this time around. I wonder if we're still going to get the Nike promo too this year. I didn't really like that promo. That was the first promo. All right, Arda Güler, man. I think he only got a +1. EA, do you guys watch football? All right, this guy should be 81 minimum. 81, 82 minimum. I don't understand. And the problem is they still have Yamal as 81 too. Yamal should be like 86. I don't care. I don't care if you want to say he's overrated, man. This guy had the world on notice this summer. He's already started off the season so strong. But yeah, man, how is Arda Güler? I don't know. I think he's way too low rated. For me, way too low rated. It's got to be 80 minimum. Don't like this one. And then Nico Williams is an 85. So Nico Williams got a crazy upgrade. What do you guys think about this one? Crazy. 85. 85, 93 pace, 75 shooting, 78 passing, 86 dribbling, rapid plus. This will be one of the more premier expensive cards to start the game for sure. Obviously, whenever you got stats like this and you got hype like Nico Williams has, the price is going to be definitely expensive. So can expect this card to be a lot of money. And yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So let me know what rating you guys found out of the ones we talked about to be probably the craziest. I mean, Casemiro's downgrade is insane. I don't understand Grimaldo's pace. Rashford deserved downgrade in my opinion. Palmer deserved upgrade. But I feel like I'm still sitting here feeling like Arda. We didn't talk about Yamal, but Yamal is 81. I feel like they're pretty hard done by this, especially with Nico getting all the way up to an 85. So what do you guys think today of the video? If you guys want to see more of these, drop a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.